In the year 1162, amidst the vast expanse of the Mongolian steppes, a ruthless leader and brilliant conqueror was born, Genghis Khan. He would go on to establish the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever seen. His empire, built through unparalleled military strategy and sheer force, spanned millions of square miles, surpassing even the Roman Empire in its reach and power. Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was born into a Mongol tribal society rife with conflict and survival struggles. His birth was said to be marked by an omen. He was born clutching a blood clot in his hand, a sign believed to foretell his destiny as a great warrior. However, his early years were fraught with hardship. His father, a local chieftain, was poisoned by a rival tribe when Temujin was just 9 years old. Following his father's death, Temujin and his family were abandoned by their tribe, left to survive the harsh conditions of the Mongolian steppes alone. Life in the steppes was unforgiving, and competition for resources was brutal. In a display of early leadership, Temujin took drastic measures to assert his dominance. He killed his half-brother, who was accused of hoarding food while the rest of the family starved. This act established his authority within his family and marked the beginning of his rise to power. Over time, he formed a deep alliance with his childhood friend and blood brother, Jamuka. Together, they led their growing tribe and sought to expand their influence. Understanding the importance of alliances, Temujin strategically married into a powerful local tribe, taking Borte as his wife. This marriage not only secured him a strong ally but also brought additional warriors into his fold. However, Temujin's ascent was not without obstacles. His wife was soon kidnapped by the powerful Merkit tribe during a raid, an event that would become a defining moment in his life. Determined to reclaim her, he sought assistance from the Khan of another tribe who had once fought alongside his father. With a newfound army, he launched an attack on the Merkit, annihilating them and rescuing Borte. This victory cemented his reputation as a formidable warrior and leader. Despite his growing power, Temujin's alliance with Jamuka eventually fractured due to their differing philosophies. Temujin believed in a meritocratic system where leadership was based on skill and loyalty rather than noble birth. Jamuka, on the other hand, adhered to the traditional Mongol belief that only those of noble lineage should rule. This ideological divide led to a bitter rivalry between the two former allies. The split culminated in a brutal battle where Temujin suffered a devastating defeat. Jamuka slaughtered thousands of Temujin's men and cruelly executed his generals by boiling them alive. This humiliation and loss fueled Temujin's resolve. He vowed never to suffer defeat again. Over the next several years, Temujin meticulously rebuilt his forces. He reorganized his army, instilling strict discipline and a clear chain of command. He adopted innovative military strategies, including psychological warfare, deception, and superior mobility. In 1204, the long-awaited rematch between Temujin and Jamuka took place. Learning from past mistakes, Temujin employed brilliant tactics to gain the upper hand. His warriors, skilled in archery and horseback combat, unleashed a devastating assault. Using deception, he ordered his men to light multiple fires the night before battle to create the illusion of an overwhelmingly large army, striking fear into Jamuka's forces. When battle commenced, Temujin's army executed a feigned retreat, luring Jamuka's troops into an ambush where they were slaughtered. Defeated, Jamuka fled, only to be betrayed by his own men and handed over to Temujin. Although Temujin offered him a chance at redemption, Jamuka refused and chose an honorable death. With his most significant rival eliminated, Temujin unified the Mongol tribes under his rule. In 1206, he was bestowed the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. Now leading a powerful and disciplined army, he turned his attention to external conquests. His first major target was the wealthy and sophisticated Chinese dynasties to the east. Knowing that the Chinese emperors viewed a united Mongolia as a threat, Genghis Khan preemptively launched an invasion. His army swiftly plundered cities, slaughtered enemies, and captured vast territories. The Mongols, unfamiliar with large fortified cities, adapted quickly by utilizing captured Chinese engineers to construct siege weapons. They besieged the northern capital of Zhongdu, modern-day Beijing, cutting off supply lines and starving the population into submission. After a prolonged siege, the city fell, leading to widespread massacres and destruction. Following his success in China, Genghis Khan set his sights westward. His armies expanded into Central Asia, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe, showing no mercy to those who resisted. His military campaigns were marked by ruthless efficiency, but also by a strategic approach to governance. Unlike many conquerors before him, Genghis Khan valued loyalty and ability over ethnicity or nobility. He incorporated conquered peoples into his army, allowing talented individuals to rise through the ranks regardless of their background. His empire operated on principles of religious tolerance, meritocracy, and law and order. Despite his military prowess, Genghis Khan also focused on administration and trade. He implemented a legal code known as the Yasa, which standardized laws and punishments across his empire. He forbade the enslavement of Mongols, ensuring unity among his people. Additionally, he revitalized the Silk Road, creating a protected trade network that facilitated cultural and technological exchange between East and West. Under Mongol rule, goods such as paper, gunpowder, and the compass made their way to Europe, sparking advancements that would later contribute to the Renaissance. In 1227, during his final campaign in China, Genghis Khan died under mysterious circumstances. Some sources suggest he fell from his horse, while others claim he succumbed to illness or wounds sustained in battle. His body was buried in an unmarked grave, its location deliberately kept secret. To this day, his final resting place remains unknown. Before his death, Genghis Khan declared that he had built a vast empire but lacked the time to conquer the entire world. He appointed his son, Ogdi, as his successor, entrusting him with the continuation of Mongol expansion. The empire would continue to grow under his descendants, reaching its peak under Kublai Khan, who established the Yuan dynasty in China. Genghis Khan's legacy is a complex and controversial one. While he was responsible for the deaths of millions, his rule also brought about a level of order and stability in the regions he conquered. His emphasis on meritocracy, religious tolerance, and economic development set the foundation for one of history's most influential empires. Genetic studies suggest that 1 in 200 men today may be direct descendants of Genghis Khan, a testament to his widespread influence. The Mongol Empire's impact extended far beyond its military conquests. By facilitating trade and communication across Eurasia, it contributed to the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultures that shaped the modern world. Whether viewed as a ruthless tyrant or a visionary leader, Genghis Khan undeniably changed the course of history. His empire, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on civilization, demonstrating both the destructive power of war and the potential for innovation and unity in its aftermath.